3, 2, 1.
Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading, in particular, mystery reading number 958. My name is Elizabeth, and before getting into this reading, if you are a recurring viewer and you would like to support my work, you can do so by hitting that subscribe button down below and ringing the notification bell next to it if you feel called to. And if you do feel called to stick around and subscribe, welcome, and thank you very much for your support, as well as your presence during this reading. So I first want to say that this reading feels like an extension of the previous reading, number 957. It doesn't have to be, but this can be confirmation for somebody that it is an extension, or if this reading really resonated with you, it could be confirmation that the other one before this one is also meant for you too. This might be particularly true if somebody here feels called to use their voice or to express themselves. With interpreting the number 958, I just looked down the timer and saw the number 122, which is a reminder that change starts with you. With the number 958, the number 9 is about purpose and helping the world release what no longer works. The number 5 is about change and transformation. So I do think it's interesting to see the number 122 and that message, that change starts with you. And the number 8 is about loss and trusting that whatever is lost will be replaced. I feel like this is a particularly significant message for somebody to trust that whatever is lost will be replaced. There was a relationship or a situation that you are no longer involved with, that you don't feel that you are meant to be involved with, or that you even deserve to be involved with. I do feel like there could be frustration here that you are feeling about this situation, and that it's important for you to find a way to express that frustration. In the previous reading, one way was to express that frustration as fuel for what you're passionate about, but it could be different. It could just be journaling or chatting with somebody about it, or just whatever works for you. With the message change starts with you and the number 5 being about change and transformation, I do think that this loss is meant to transform you as a person, to help you grow mentally, emotionally, and definitely spiritually. I like that we have the number 9 with purpose and helping the world release what no longer works, with the message that change starts with you. Especially the helping the world release what no longer works part. I really feel that whoever's watching this, you do have the potential to use this frustration to positively impact those around you. First, to positively impact yourself, depending on how you use this frustration and this energy. And of course, if you use it positively, to love yourself, it will be reflected as a positive influence on others, and even potentially love towards others, even if it's not direct or clear to other people. Adding up these numbers, 9 plus 5 is 14, and 14 plus 8 is 22, 2 plus 2 is 4. The first thing I want to talk about is your ancestors, because I always see ancestors connected to the number 4, and I think, especially when it comes to building a foundation, they are here to support you with that, to help you have a healthier romantic partner, or a job that supports your well-being, or make sure you're properly investing into something that you're passionate about. I guess to put it in a more general way. Number 4 is also about balance, peace, and stability. And I feel that had this person or this situation stayed in your life, it would have made you feel distracted, maybe even worse than you do now in the long term, and even unsafe to some degree. I think your ancestors especially want you to trust that for somebody, this person or the situation being removed from your life is about protecting you and not punishing you. Your ancestors might have played a part in that, making that happen, which I think is interesting. Getting into the cards, I'm going to first, I just looked down at the timer and I saw the number 555, which is confirmation of change and transformation, and trusting that change really does start with you. You do have power in this moment, and it's in your anger, your frustration, your sadness, and how you use that darkness. Are you going to transmute it into light and build, use it as fuel to build, or are you going to dwell in that darkness, become attached to it, and let it destroy you in other areas of your life? The first card that I want to show you, getting into the cards now, is this one. It says, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the finest of them all?" I think this card is a call for you to really reflect on yourself. Like, really, truly, deeply, intentionally reflect on yourself and your thoughts and your feelings and your beliefs and how they are impacting you, whether it's for better or for worse. I feel like there could be a perspective or a belief that needs to be changed, because I feel like this loss of this person or this relationship or situation is meant to help you grow, as annoying as that may sound. I really do believe that. And I think definitely, potentially, there could be some spiritual wisdom to come from this. I feel like your ancestors want to make you aware of something through allowing yourself to heal and to learn how to use this frustration in a way that works for you rather than against you. This card, this mirror, mirror on the wall, is exactly why I feel like this reading is an extension of the previous one, because I did talk about mirroring in the other reading, and when I was pulling these index cards here that I'll pull more of in this reading, when I set the deck down and I was done, this card was on top and I had talked about mirroring, so it just really felt like I needed to talk about it in this video. So I'm going to move on now. Before drawing more index cards, I'm going to draw out one card from the Prism of Visions Tarot, because sometimes the tarot can provide a little more clarity than these index cards can. That makes a lot of sense. We have the Four of Cups in reverse. We also have the moon in the zodiac sign of Pisces. This is the element of water. And we do have a 4 on this card. So your ancestors are definitely present, and they are really encouraging you to choose peace and stability over mental anguish and punishing yourself and instability and feeling unsafe in the long run, I'll say. Because I feel like this has the potential to affect your decisions in a negative way in the long run. And that feels like another reason why it's important for you to figure out what to do with this heaviness. The Four of Cups in reverse, it immediately made me think of the risk of being apathetic. Running the risk of being apathetic. and running the risk of missing out on potential relationships or situations that will be more fulfilling than whatever this person or this other situation was. I genuinely do feel that someone watching this is really struggling with coping with a change or a loss that they've experienced. And you deserve to be taken care of in this moment. And the best person who can do that for you right now is yourself. You deserve kindness from yourself, especially if you're typically a generous and kind person. You deserve that same generosity and kindness from yourself. It might even help too to think about, if I saw my younger self in this situation, or somebody that I care about in this situation, what would I do? And then do that for yourself, because you deserve that. I'm going to go ahead now and draw out a few more of these index cards here. I really think your ancestors, your spirit guides, are coming in to try to steer you away from dwelling in this darkness and leading yourself into a future that will just cause more pain, more disappointment, more anger. Says, I want to give you a safe space. I feel that this is what you should be telling yourself. What you should be telling your younger self, even, for some people. I think your ancestors and your spirit guides want this for you too, and they can't directly help you, as in like tell you what to do exactly, because they want you to be able to trust yourself and to believe in yourself and your ability to lead your own life. But I think they are here energetically with these messages, with signs, if you're paying attention, to help you stay focused. To definitely help you stay focused on what really matters, which is you and your future. I feel very excited, inspired, and motivated. I think this is how your ancestors, your spirit guides want you to feel. This is how I think they want you to use this frustration, this darkness, and how they want you to transmute the darkness into light. And I just burped, which is confirmation to release whatever it is that is stopping you, whether it's stubbornness or some sort of resistance, whatever's stopping you from being excited and inspired and motivated with your own life, with your own goals, your own growth. Wow, the truth will be revealed. That could be a really nice message for somebody. The truth will either be revealed to you, or there will be a situation that you walked away from, or a relationship that you walked away from, where the truth will be revealed in a way that brings justice, is the best way that I can say it, the best way that I feel it. But I think the justice that is the most important right now is the justice that you bring to yourself through taking care of yourself in a healthy way and finding closure and a healthy avenue to express or to transmute this darkness.